Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rupali Shah, a blockchain developer and your instructor at Newton School. So, in this video, we are gonna explore the Block Explorer. Now, this is a website which would help you to get the details of your transaction, like when the transaction was made, how the transaction was carried out, what was the gas fees you paid for your transaction, and many more things. So, before moving to this particular website, let us start. Let me introduce you with Newton School. It is an edtech company that helps you to become a full stack developer. So, if you are someone who is aiming to become a full stack developer, then you should join this particular course by clicking on the link in the description, and you will also get a lot of details of the courses by the link which was provided in the description. So, do visit that link to get the full detail of our courses. And the best part about our company is that it didn't charge you anything in the beginning of the courses. Once you complete the courses, then only you have to pay for your courses. And the second best part is that we also guarantee you a placement from 5 lakhs to 40 lakhs. So it's a very great opportunity, and you should visit the link in the description. Now let's move on with the browser and let's see the Block Explorer. So we are now in our browser, and let's get started with a particular remix ID, and let's create a smart contract so that we can then explore the block on which this transaction would be made, and we will be then getting all the details that what were the transaction details and what you can fetch from a particular block. So let's create a solidity file first. It's a demo file, so let's have demo.sol, and in the remix id let's first have two things. One will be the compiler version, and the second one will be the license. So I would be grabbing that from a previous file only. Let's just have that particular thing in this file, and after these two things, let's create our contract. So this is a demo contract, and we will be having just one particular variable. Let's say that it's a string variable, and let's give this string variable a name, and let's make it public so that it is visible from outside of the contract too. And let's give this a name, and let's say Newton is the name of this particular string variable. And now we will be also giving it a value. So yeah, that's the Newton. Now let's have a function which will be helping us to modify the data, basically our name variable, and then we will be having a function that could just fetch the details. So let's create two functions. One would be set function. So let's give this a set name function, and let's have a particular string over here, string memory, and let's say it's n, and it's a let's keep it like this only, and it's a public function. Let's make it public so that we can access it from outside the particular contract. And now let's say that name is equals to n. Now we will be having some other function. Let's say this is function get name, and this particular function just return a particular string. So let's say that the returns type is string, and yeah, we are good to go, and we will be just returning the name variable. Now let's just save it, and okay, we got an error, so we could just check it out that where the error came from, and it came from this return line. Okay, there was a typo. It would be return, yeah, now it should work. Yeah, so we are good to go, and we are returning string memory only. So let's have here memory, and yeah, now it's completely done. Our contract is ready, a very basic contract which is just storing a name and fetching the data from the blockchain. Now we will be deploying this contract on our Behance chain, because I also want to show you that the same Solidity program you can deploy on Polygon chain, you can deploy on Ethereum chain, and you can deploy on Behance chain. In fact, in Avalanche also you can deploy the same contract. So let's just select inject web3 and let's try to deploy this particular contract. Let's wait for the transaction, and this is our deployment transaction. So let's confirm this transaction on our MetaMask, and once the transaction would be completed, we could just have our transaction visit on the Binance chain. The test is Binance Block Explorer, and we will be moving to that Explorer. This is the Explorer, and over here in more details you can get that this transaction has so many details to give us, like the block number is there, the timestamp is there, which address basically initiated this transaction, to which address this was initiated, and you can see that it is in contract creation. So this particular address depends that your contract was created, like the address of your contract is this particular address. Now in the click more details you could see this data, which is like nothing is right now because we didn't send anything, but you can have this gas prices, you can have this gas limits, and you can have this transaction fee. Now what we are gonna do is we are gonna create a transaction to set the name. Now to set a name, we will be like giving, instead of Newton, let's set the value of the name as Rupali only, and let's just click on the set name function and it will initiate a transaction. Over here you can also have this particular data which says you that it's a parameter and it's a string type. Now we will be confirming our transaction, and once our transaction will be completed, we could just see the data field, like what was in the data, like what we actually sent. So let's explore this type of transactions also. And yeah, this is a set name function called. So let's just explore the transaction. And in the C2 more, you can just decode the input and you can see that the name was set and the data which we send by this particular transaction was Rupali. So this is how like you can use BSC scan to scan your particular transaction. You will be getting all the details of a transaction from this particular transaction hash. Like this is the main thing, you just need a transaction hash, and if you have this hash you will be getting all the details. So thank you for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new out of it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it motivates us to create more videos on a particular topic, and it also will give you notifications of our upcoming videos. So thank you for watching.